Have you ever wondered what the deadliest mammals in the world look like? Well, get ready, because you're about to find out. Number 10, the wolverine. Canada. The wolverine is a creature that looks like someone crossed a badger with pure, unhinged rage. It's found throughout Canada's boreal forests and Arctic tundra, and while it tops out at around 40 pounds, it operates under the firm delusion that it weighs 800. It doesn't, but it doesn't care. Wolverines are notorious for stealing kills from wolves, chasing bears off carcasses, and reportedly picking fights with mountain lions for fun on a Tuesday afternoon. Indigenous hunters in northern Canada have told stories for generations of wolverines destroying entire supply cabins just because they happen to be in the way. They're not territorial so much as they are hostile. That's a meaningful difference. Number 9, the hippopotamus. Democratic Republic of Congo. You'd think the most dangerous large mammal in Africa would be something with fangs and a dramatic hunting strategy. Nope. It's this enormous, round, semi-aquatic herbivore that looks like it was designed by a committee that had never seen an animal before. Hippos are responsible for an estimated 500 human deaths every year across Africa. And the Democratic Republic of Congo, with its vast river systems and enormous hippo populations, is ground zero. Here's the thing. They don't want to eat you, they just want you to leave. And if you don't leave fast enough, or if you happen to be between a hippo and the water, or between a mother and her calf, or just vaguely in the general vicinity, they will absolutely ruin your day at 30 kilometers per hour. Number 8, the Cape buffalo, Tanzania. Meet the animal that hunters nicknamed Black Death and the Widowmaker. That's not marketing. That's a warning label written in blood. The Cape buffalo is found throughout sub-Saharan Africa, with Tanzania's Serengeti hosting massive herds of these 1,000-kilogram walls of beef and fury. They kill an estimated 200 people per year, and an unusual proportion of those victims are professional hunters, people who came specifically prepared to deal with dangerous wildlife. That should tell you something about the kind of animal we're dealing with. Number 7, the polar bear, Russia. Russia is home to the largest polar bear populations on Earth, and the polar bear holds the singular distinction of being the only large bear species that actively views humans as prey. Adult males can stand 10 feet tall and weigh up to 1,700 pounds. They have a bite force of around 1,200 psi and teeth designed to punch through seal skulls and rip blubber off bone. Now, imagine being mistaken for a seal. That's essentially the situation in Russia's Arctic communities, where polar bears increasingly wander into populated areas as sea ice recedes. Unlike grizzlies, which usually attack defensively and often back off when challenged, polar bears have no instinct telling them that humans are dangerous, which makes them incredibly dangerous. Number 6, the grizzly bear, United States. If the polar bear is the calculated killer, the grizzly is the unpredictable one, which, depending on your temperament, is arguably worse. The grizzly roams Alaska and the American West, racking up the most bear attacks in North America year after year, like a terrible recurring calendar event that no one asked to be invited to. Grizzlies average around 800 pounds but can push 1,500, and they can sprint at 30 miles per hour through terrain that would stop a human cold. Their paws are the size of dinner plates equipped with 3-inch curved claws, and their jaws are strong enough to crush a human skull in a single bite. But here's the twist. They're not even hunting you most of the time. Most grizzly attacks are defensive. You surprised a mother with cubs. You wandered too close to a food cache. You jogged around a blind corner in Glacier National Park. The bear panics, and then you have a very large, very immediate problem. Number 5, the African elephant, Kenya. African elephants are the largest land mammals on Earth, tipping the scales at around 14,000 pounds, and they kill somewhere between 100 and 500 people every year. doing it with considerably more gravitas than anything else on this list. Kenya sits at the heart of human-elephant conflict in East Africa. As agriculture expands into traditional elephant corridors, encounters have become more frequent and more fatal. Bull elephants in musth, a periodic surge in testosterone that renders them aggressive, unpredictable, and basically unapproachable, are responsible for the majority of attacks. An elephant in musth is essentially a 6-ton truck that has decided to have a very bad day, and it has decided to have it specifically at you. Number 4. The sloth bear, Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka's most dangerous mammal is not a leopard, not a wild boar, not a saltwater crocodile. It's the sloth bear, a shaggy, vaguely ridiculous-looking creature that mostly eats termites and wild fruit and should, by all reasonable rights, be completely harmless. It is not. Sloth bears are responsible for more attacks on humans in South Asia than any other bear species, and their attacks tend to be uniquely horrific because they aim directly for the face. Unlike grizzlies that might knock you aside, sloth bears rear up and immediately go for the head, biting, clawing, and shaking. Many survivors of sloth bear attacks in Sri Lanka have required extensive facial reconstruction surgery. In one region of India, 11 people were killed in just 30 months by sloth bears alone. Number 3. The jaguar, Brazil. Brazil is home to the world's largest jaguar population, and the jaguar is, quite simply, one of the most flawlessly engineered killing machines that evolution has ever produced. It is the largest cat in the Americas, growing up to 6 feet long and weighing up to 350 pounds, and at 1500 psi, it has the most powerful bite of any big cat relative to its size, strong enough to pierce the shell of a fully grown turtle, or bite directly through the skull of prey between the ears. Jaguars are ambush predators that stalk in near total silence, attack from blind spots, and have been documented leaping from trees and diving into rivers to drag prey from the water. Unlike tigers and lions, jaguars evolved in the Americas alongside prey that never had time to develop a healthy fear of them, which means they are extraordinarily well adapted to killing things that don't see them coming. Attacks on humans are rare, but genuinely savage when they do occur. Number 2. The lion, South Africa. South Africa is home to Africa's apex feline predator, and lions are not nearly as safe as decades of soothing wildlife documentary narration have suggested. Lions kill approximately 100 to 250 people per year across Africa. The lion is, by any objective measure, a supremely effective killing machine. Adult males weigh up to 550 pounds, can sprint at 50 miles per hour in short bursts, and operate in coordinated groups that use genuine tactics that would be impressive in any military context. Their roar alone, audible from 5 miles away, is designed purely to communicate dominance and trigger panic in prey. It does this extremely well. What makes South Africa's lions particularly concerning is not just their power, but their increasing boldness near human settlements. As prey becomes scarcer along park boundaries, lions regularly leave protected zones at night to investigate villages, farms, and roads. There are documented cases of lions killing and consuming people who were simply walking home after dark. The darkness, the silence, the absolute absence of warning before the strike, that's what makes the lion number 2. You never hear it before it's already committed. Number 1, the Bengal tiger, India. Our number 1 spot belongs to India's most magnificent and most terrifying inhabitant, the Bengal tiger. A predator so supremely capable that it manages to kill thousands of people per year while also being one of the most endangered large mammals on the planet. That's a level of lethal efficiency the rest of this list can only aspire to. The Bengal tiger is the largest cat species on Earth. Adult males can stretch 10 feet from nose to tail and weigh over 570 pounds of pure coiled muscle. They can leap 30 feet horizontally. They can sprint at 40 miles per hour. Their night vision is 6 times sharper than a human's. Their paws can break a cow's spine in a single swipe. And their killing method? A precise surgical bite to the back of the neck that severs the spine or crushes the skull. It's so efficient, it's often over before the prey has even registered what's happening. India's Sundarbans, the vast mangrove delta straddling the border with Bangladesh, is one of the last places on Earth where tiger attacks on humans occur with genuine regularity. Honey collectors, fishermen, and wood gatherers who enter the Sundarbans do so knowing the risk. Tigers are absolutely dangerous, and they're the last animal you want to encounter in the wild. If you were to pick an animal on this list to fight for $1 million, which one would it be? Let me know in the comments.